now, 3 more inmates who escaped from a New Orleans jail are back in custody. However, the manhunt continues as police work to capture the last 2 fugitives. NBC's Jasmine Franklin has the latest.
3 additional inmates are back behind bars after being on the run for 10 days. Linton Van Buren, Leo Tate, and Jermaine Donald were all arrested Monday evening. Baton Rouge police say Van Buren was arrested while sitting on a bench near a department store. He was originally incarcerated on charges of parole violation, possession of a firearm by felon, and illegal carrying of a weapon. Less than an hour later, Leo Tate and Jermaine Donald were captured together during a traffic stop in Walker County, Texas, just north of Houston. Tate was originally incarcerated on charges of burglary and illegal carrying of a weapon. Donald has a long criminal history, but most recently was charged with second-degree murder back in December of 2023. The U.S. Marshal's Office says tips help police track them down.
They were ultimately captured via a traffic stop with support from our U.S. Marshal's Office in both southern Texas and northern Texas, and local law enforcement in Texas were able to stop their vehicle and apprehend both Tate and Donald.
Multiple law enforcement agencies assisting in massive search efforts for days after 10 inmates escaped from the Orleans Justice Center.
I think there is some relief, but the last 2 out are very dangerous as well. So we're not going to give a total sigh of relief till all of them are back in prison.
With 8 back in custody, now 2 inmates, Derek Groves and Antoine Massey, are still on the run. State police say the same efforts from law enforcement will continue until they find them.
Mr. Massey, like I've said before, has a pending rape charge in St. Tammany Parish, as well as other charges in Orleans Parish. And Mr. Groves has been convicted of multiple murders. So there is concern for public safety, and these inmates need to be captured as soon as possible.
NBC's Jasmine Franklin with that report.